Now that we know the importance of the Shabbat, let's look at how to keep it. One of the most important things concerning the Shabbat, first and foremost, is to remember the set-apart day and to keep it set apart. This is the fourth commandment which was given to Moshe and the people of Yasharel by Yahuah. Read Exodus 20 verse 8, which says, "Remember the Shabbat, to keep it holy." Next, and this is a very important step in order to have a successful Shabbat, do not skip preparation day. This is a day when we get ready for the Shabbat by getting all our work out of the way, as well as cooking, baking, and preparing everything we need to eat and drink before the Shabbat begins. Ensure to prepare enough food to last for the next day. See Exodus 16 verse 23, which reads, "He said to them, 'This is what Yahuah has commanded. Tomorrow is a day of solemn rest, a holy Shabbat to Yahuah. Bake what you will bake and boil what you will boil, and all that is left over lay aside to be kept till the morning.'" This is the next step, which is equally important as the previous steps mentioned. This is to rest from all your work. There should be no cooking, cleaning, washing, schoolwork, or hired work happening on the Shabbat. For reference, see Exodus 20 verses 8 to 11, Exodus 35 verse 3, Deuteronomy 5 verses 12 to 14, Leviticus 23 verse 3, Hebrews 4 verse 9, and Luke 23 verse 56. In addition to resting from your work, ensure you are not buying or selling on this set-apart day either. When you buy and sell on this day, you are not only profaning the day by doing common everyday activities, which makes the day no longer set apart, but you are also working and putting others to work as well through the hiring of their services. Please see Nehemiah 13 verses 15 to 19. Now, since the Shabbat is Yahuwah's day, you want to ensure you dedicate the set-apart day to the Most High. You can achieve this by not seeking your own pleasure, per Isaiah 58 verse 13, which says, "If thou turn away thy foot from the Shabbat, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Shabbat a delight, the holy of Yahuwah, honorable, and shalt honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words, then shalt thou delight thyself in Yahuwah, and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Yaakov thy father, for the mouth of Yahuwah hath spoken it." Did you know that having sexual intercourse with your wife or husband on the Shabbat not only puts your body to work, but in doing so you are also seeking your own earthly pleasure or desire and profaning Yahuwah's holy day? We are rather advised not to do so on the Shabbat, amongst other things, per the book of Jubilee, chapter 50 verse 8, which highlights that whoever lies with his wife shall die. When the Yasharites prepared for Yahuwah's presence at Mount Sinai to institute the covenant, they were also advised by Moshe not to have sexual relations on that day in Exodus 19 verse 15, which stated, "And he said unto the people, Be ready against the third day, come not at your wives." Some additional things we were advised not to do on the Shabbat include not to make war, strike, or kill any animal or thing, and no fasting. All these commands can be found in the book of Jubilees, chapter 50, verse 12, which says, "And every man who does any work thereon, or goes on a journey, or tills his farm, whether in his house or any other place, and whoever lights a fire, or rides on any beast, or travels by ship on sea, and whoever strikes or kills anything, or slaughters a beast or bird, or whoever catches an animal, or a bird, or a fish, or whoever fasts, or makes war on the Shabbat." As for the reason why fasting on the Shabbat is prohibited, Jubilees 50 verses 9 to 10 explains that you should eat and drink because it is a festive and Kodesh day. As observed in the book of Judith, chapter 8, verse 6, it was also stated that Judith fasted for 3 years and 4 months during her widowhood, except on the days when fasting was prohibited. It reads, "She fasted all the days of her widowhood, except the day before the Shabbat and the Shabbat itself, the day before the new moon and the day of the new moon, and the festivals and days of rejoicing of the house of Yasharel." We spent a lot of time on things that we should not do on the Shabbat, and only a short time on things we should do. Thus, besides remembering the Shabbat, keeping it holy, preparing for the Shabbat on prep day, and eating and drinking your food, let's get back to more things that we are required to do on the Shabbat. On this beautiful set-apart day, Yahuah wants us to have a holy convocation. That is, to assemble or gather with other members of the body. This is demonstrated in the Bible verses Leviticus 23 verse 3, Luke 4 verse 16, Acts 16 verse 13, Acts 17 verse 2, and Acts 18 verse 4. During these gatherings, we can sing praises to the Most High, as seen in Psalm 92, which is described as a psalm, a song for the Shabbat. Finally, spend some time reading and meditating on the scriptures. Even Yahushua did this on the Shabbats in the synagogue, per Luke 4 verse 16, which reads, "And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. And as his custom was, he went to the synagogue on the Shabbat day and stood up for to read." I hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Yahuah Magnified for the latest uploads. Shalom.